Hi everyone! Today I will going to talk about the Flame Nebula. The Flame Nebula has designated as NGC 2024 and SH2-277 is an emission in the constellation Orion. It is about 900 to 1,500 light years away. The bright star Onitac Zeta Orionis, the easternmost star in the belt of Orion, shines energetic ultraviolet light into the flame, and this knocks electrons away from the great clouds of hydrogen gas that reside there. Much of the glow results when the electrons and ionized hydrogen recombine. Additional dark gas and dust lies in front of the bright part of the nebula, and this is what causes the dark network that appears in the center of the glowing gas. The Flame Nebula is a part of Orion Molecular Cloud Complex, a star-forming region that includes the famous Horsehead Nebula. At the center of the Flame Nebula is a cluster of newly formed stars. An open cluster is a type of star cluster made up of a few thousand stars that were formed from the giant molecular cloud and have roughly the same age. More than 1,100 open clusters have been discovered within the Milky Way galaxy, and many more are thought to exist. They are loosely bound by mutual gravitational attraction and become disrupted by close encounters with other clusters and clouds of gas as they orbit the galactic center. This can result in a migration to the main body of the galaxy and loss of cluster members through internal close encounters. Open clusters generally survive for a few 100 million years, with the most massive ones surviving for a few billion years. In contrast, the more massive globular clusters of stars exert a stronger gravitational attraction on their members and can survive for longer. Open clusters have been found only in spiral and irregular galaxies in which active star formation is occurring. Young open clusters may be contained with the molecular cloud from which they formed, illuminating it to create an H2 region. Over time, radiation pressure from the cluster will disperse the molecular cloud. Typically, about 10% causes into stars before radiation pressures drive the rest of the gas away. Open clusters are key objects in the study of stellar evolution because the cluster members are of a similar age and chemical composition. Their properties, such as distance, age, metallicity, extinction, and velocity, are much more easily determined than they are for isolated stars. A number of open clusters, such as the Pleiades, Hyades, or the Alpha Persei clusters, are visible with the naked eye. Some others, such as the double cluster, are barely perceptible without instruments. Many more can be seen by using binocular telescopes. The well-dark cluster Messier 11 is an example. From those newly formed stars, 86% of which have circumstellar disks. X-ray observations by the Chandra X-ray observation. The Chandra X-ray observation, also simplified as CXO, previously known as the Advanced X-ray Astrophysics Facility (AXAF), is a flagship class space telescope launched aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia during STS-93 by NASA on July 23, 1999. Chandra is sensitive to X-ray sources, 100 times fainter than any previous X-ray telescope, enabled by the high angular resolution of mirrors, since the Earth's atmosphere absorbed the vast majority of X-rays. They are not detectable from Earth-based telescopes. Therefore, space-based telescopes are required to make these observations. Chandra is an Earth satellite in a 64-hour orbit, and its mission is ongoing as of 2021. Chandra X-ray observations show several hundred young stars out of an estimated population of 800 stars. X-ray and infrared images indicate that the younger stars are concentrated near the center of the cluster. Alright guys, hope you like my YouTube channel. If you like my YouTube channel, please share my YouTube channel to your friends, and hope you quickly subscribe my YouTube channels and like all of my videos. Bye guys, have a nice day and also have a nice holiday.